Well, I'm Q. Everyone calls me Super Dope Closet. I'm a stylist out here in ATL. Some say a celebrity stylist, but I'm style everybody. So I have styled a few people: the Migos, 21 Savage, Young Dolph, a lot YF and Lucci I can name, but yeah, that's quite a few. Making my own decisions and doing what I need to do, what's best for me, because I used to always worry about everyone else, and like if they was struggling, or they was running away from home, or I was always just trying to be attached and involved, like I was Mister, like I had a bag or some money or something, you know what I'm saying, to help them out, but it's just to follow my own path, like to do what I need to do, what's best for me. At first, I was working a 9 to 5 in retail. I've been working retail since I was like 16. So therefore, I was like, okay, I can style people, but that was like my outside gig. So I was like wondering, how do I get paid? Like, how do I offer to, like, what price do I set if I felt like I was a nobody, like what price do I set to charge? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna quit my 9 to 5, to do this, I already gotta set the price. So I started just telling people to tip me, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And I just leaped out into turning into business because I seen how many people I was doing, how much I was making. It just all came to make sense because you have to like leap into something to figure out what you're gonna really do. You don't know until you try. So at this point, I was just like, okay, I can make this into a business if I do six to 10 people this week and stuff like that. So as my prices went up, and then of course you're supposed to have like your I call it like guinea pigs, or like your people you're supposed to start off with when you first jump into something. Like if I did hair or whatever you do is your passion, you're supposed to just like work with some people to try to get your name out there, or just try to get in the door to what you really want to do. So I just say just go for it. I think it's because of my style. Like I'm real into this shit. Like styling is not just like throwing on clothes. Like I'm a creator. Like I can change from you looking like this to like that, and take you from this to that. Like whatever you want to look like, we can create new images. I'm just good with that. Like it's a passion like the back of my hand. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I was just putting my foot in the door, and I would go up to people if I'm out there, and if I think, like, let me see who gave me a chance. Like when I did French Montana, when I did like him in Miami for the Bad Boy tour, when they just did it like a year or two ago, whatever. I just went up to him in the area. I was with DJ Holiday. Shout out to him. I was with him. He introduced me, and I just, he like, I heard that you was the hottest out here, like talking to him. I'm looking at him like, you heard I was the hottest. So it's just like word of mouth. I feel like if you just, your work ethic, all that shit is major. You know what I'm saying? Like relationships and business, everything, that's just major. So it was like a word of mouth thing, seeing my work ethic, you know what I'm saying? And then like seeing how I really style. It's like, they won't call me back if they hear that I can't really fucking style nobody, Midwest, we have a lot of style in the Midwest area, Midwest, out there, it's like a poverty city. So it's like me dressed up out there, it used to just be like everybody staring at me, like just looking like, what is, and I'm just like, okay, out of town, Atlanta, I'm normal. Like I just look, they're like, okay, he do something artsy in the creative world. But back at home, where it's more poverty, more street, they just like, oh, you into that fashion shit. You know what I'm saying? They look like you into that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, because I was watching and reading everything and all the shows from here and everything that was just going on. But transition, when I came to Atlanta, I just stood out because I had that strong mentality to present myself in front of people and put myself out there to let them know, hey, let me style you and I can show you what I can do. Then we can talk about what we can work on after, but I just want to show you what I can do. And I bet you're going to like what I do. Like I used to just have to give them a little, it's still humble, but you just have to get them to let you know you're serious. Like I'm not trying to come up to you like I'm the best in the world, best in the city. Like you need to F with me like you look crazy or nothing like that. It's just the point of putting yourself and making someone believe this guy is serious. So stuff like that. Well, I feel like if it's something that they feel like they can wake up and do every day without feeling like, oh, or like having a ultimatum of doing something else, or they don't, a rebuttal, or like if it's something that you can wake up and do every day and just move and just like, this is what I asked for, that's for you. Like if it's something that you really like, I don't work a 9 to 5, what I'm saying? I stopped working a 9 to 5 like when I was like 21, so I was like, this is my career, this is what I want to do. I'm all in, like on my feet, my hands, everything in it until, if you really can do that every day without looking for something else or quitting, that's for you. Like, when I quit my job, I really was like broke. Like I was broke for a while. Like I was doing everything, and it was for little money. Like it was like, okay, I'll style you. I'll do like $100 here, 150, like whatever. Or would tell them like just tip me. And like if you just tip me, then I can see what my tips are like. It was just calculating what I can make in a week. Like what can I, like every day my money was different. It was days where I was styling Amigos and stuff like that. And then it was like 2-3 months later, I'm not styling them, and it was just like, okay, what I'm gonna do now? So it was just like, money come and go. That's why I say appreciate every moment, because it was a moment where I just didn't have work for like a steady 4 months, and I'm like, what's going on? What do I need to be doing? What else can I do? You know what I'm saying? So that's when I came into dropping my own clothing store back at home. You know what I'm saying? So it was just stuff like that, like to think of, when you're in one field, you go into the other things around it to make the money that you really want to do what you really, really want to do. I just feel like I was just the broke situation. Like I just couldn't and then I'm a stylist, so it was like I want to look fly at the same time. I had to learn how to bargain. I had to learn how to save. I had to know like, okay, where can I go shop to get this look? If someone calls me, hey, I have $500 for you for this gig, and I was like, okay, how I'm gonna get the clothes, what I'm gonna do? It was just times thinking about stuff, reaching out to people, like how I'm gonna reach out to them if they don't know who I am. I haven't styled nobody that big, or so then once my portfolio got bigger and I worked, everything just fell in place. So like it was time I had to sacrifice. Like you had to take sacrifices. Like it was times where I knew like today I got $5, $4 to eat. You know what I'm saying? The other 102 is to get that look that I need for my fit-in for Friday. Today is Thursday or Wednesday. I'm gonna be good. I can spend $5 a day or stretch this $5 out, and I'm going to Dollar Meal. That's why I was eating McDonald's heavy. I was $2 mealing it up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it was times where I'm like, okay, I'm into fashion. It's times I say, okay, I have to buy these Vans and this shoe to go with all my outfits to wear for this week, so I can't spend any money, but I still can look fly and look presentable to work with my clients. Like it's just different stuff that we don't like to say, or some people don't even talk about, but hey, that's what I used to do. So it was like, and sometimes I still have those times where I say, I can't go out and buy this and buy that because I need to do this, or I got bills to pay, but I'm gonna still look presentable even though we got this show coming up that day. It's all, this business is all, as long as your mind is right and you're set for it, you have to be really ready for the sacrifices and shit to take. Take it serious. It's hard out here. That's another, this is a hard game. You wake up somebody new, I wake up every day, I say, style by, who is this? Somebody new that's looking to what you're not gonna do, they can do better. So I'm just saying, take your business serious, a customer appreciate your customers and clients who are coming, because without them, you won't have a job, we won't have nothing. So I don't care if you coming to me, whatever money you spend, I'm gonna make you feel whatever money your client spends, make them feel like the biggest client, the best client in the world. It don't matter if they spend $5 to $10, $10 to $20, everyone's equal.